Good morning, dear students. Let's see how to introduce oneself. Now we are in Unit 1. Introducing oneself. There are three situations where we need to introduce ourselves. First one, when we meet unknown individuals, both formally and informally. When we introduce ourselves to a gathering, both formally and informally. Next, when we introduce ourselves in a formal interview. Making a good first impression. The way you introduce and present yourself provides people with a first impression of you. Most people begin forming an opinion of you within 3 seconds, and these judgments can be difficult to change. Introducing yourself to an individual or a group. First, make eye contact. Eye contact shows that you are engaged in the interaction as well as displaying confidence. Next, smile. It is important to keep a genuine, bright smile when you meet a new person or a new group. Your smile is your best icebreaker. It draws people in. Offer a handshake or a warm greeting. A firm handshake once again demonstrates your self-confidence. In case of a group, a warm greeting with a genuine smile attracts people. Exchange names. If the introduction is formal, say hello, I am. If it is informal, you can say hi, I am Joy. Introducing yourself to an individual or a group. Reveal a little bit of your background. It depends on the context of the introduction. You could start off by telling the other person or persons something about yourself. You might start off with where you are from, what you do, your title, or why you want to meet this person. Whatever you say, it should be a springboard for more conversation or information. Close the conversation or introduction. After you have met a person or persons for the first time, you should end the conversation or introduction by restating that you enjoyed meeting them. Here are some tips. Be yourself. If the introduction is too long, you will lose the attention of the people. Make eye contact with a few people at least. Don't stare down or at some aimless point in the corner of the room. As you speak, move your gaze around the group to make eye contact with a few people. Maintain positive body language. Share some relevant information about yourself. Do not be afraid to make yourself sound good. After all, this is an introduction and the first impression you will make. It is your time to say something positive about what you have accomplished in your life. If you do not sound like an interesting person, you will quickly lose the listener's attention. Here are some expressions to introduce yourself. My name is. I am. Nice to meet you. I am. Pleased to meet you. I am Joy. Let me introduce myself. I am. I would like to introduce myself. I am. Next, we move on to describing. Describing one's place. Everyone likes his or her village, town, country. It is always a pleasure to speak of one's place. Elements to be included while describing a place. Name of the village, town, or country. Geographical location, landscape, general. Layout of the village, town, or country. Then share something about the historical importance of the place. What is famous? About spiritual places. You could share about the places of interest. You can tell how many educational institutions are available in your village or town or country. You could talk about the cultural background or some of the customs followed in your area. Example, you can tell something about hospitals, industries, factories, and transportation facilities, etc. Some important personalities from your place could also be described. What do you like the most in your village or in your town or country? You could tell it in detail. Some of your interesting childhood experiences in your village or town or your place could be told. You can even give statistical data about your place. Narration. Next, we move on to narration. Narration is an art which brings out the picture of a story or an incident or even a sequence of incidents through words. Let us see the essential elements of a narration. The focus of a narration is the plot, which is told using enough details to build to a climax. It is usually told chronologically, what happened first and then the next and so on. We continue with the essential elements of a narration. It has a purpose which is usually stated in the opening sentence. It may be in the form of a dialogue. It is narrated with sensory details and vivid descriptions to involve the reader. All these details relate in some way to the main point the narrator is making. Systematic arrangements of events. Chronologically, arrange events in between the beginning and ending. In some other ways, One can also begin from a striking twist in the narration and then go back to the past as flashback. The connection between one sequence and another is very important. Systematic arrangements of events. The coherency can be denoted using the words then, after that, meanwhile, etc. While narrating sequences, less important details can be avoided not to make the narration boring. Humor, sentiments, actions, etc. can be highlighted in narration. It will add spice to the narration. Read the following sentence and fill in the blanks with has or had. The boys had a fight yesterday. The baby has a blanket. The dog had an injury, but now he's fine. I had rabbits when I was young. Tia has a ear infection. India has many states. My uncle had a white coat which he used to wear. The tiger has sharp claws. The girl had broken her leg a few months ago. Natasha has a sweet smile. Read the following sentences and fill in the blanks with am, is, or are. The children are playing cricket. Yusuf is going to the market. The moon is shining brightly. Strong winds are blowing. I'm playing with the firecrackers. The painter is drawing a landscape. Are you going somewhere? Samuel is mowing the lawn. I'm doing my homework. The swans are in the pond. Complete the following exercise. I can arrange the flowers for the bouquet. I borrow this pen from you. May I borrow this pen from you? The teacher might ask you to bring the homework. According to the weather forecast, it may snow heavily tomorrow. Raj hasn't studied well. He might fail his exams. You must follow the traffic rules. It must be difficult to live amidst war. My mother will scold me if I don't go back on time. We ought to take care of our parents. I shall visit the local grocery store soon. Identify the modal verb in the following sentences. My teacher can speak 4 languages. May I use your mobile to call my mother? You must not speak loudly in the hospital. I could use a little help in packing all these clothes. Madam, could you repeat what you said? Thank you, dear students. We'll meet in the next class.